Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the latest weekly challenge. This one is a race attack at the Motorcity Circuit. We'll do our normal auto and then manual gears and see a bit of a comparison. So we'll start with automatic gears and I'll use tuning settings of 4333. So the time we have to beat for a gold trophy is 4 minutes 20 for 3 laps around here. Okay, 16 of us in the race. Of course we've got these couple of chicanes coming up, so the start, as always in these challenges, is really important for getting a good time. Got to try and force our way through. Got to watch here as the road narrows again, but just want to push through as quick as possible. Nearly got spun there, but if we can get a nice tight line. I was hoping to get right up the inside of all of them, but we're still behind this little group here. Hopefully we can catch them on the straight. Yeah, didn't try and take us out, which is good. Right, we've got to get a braking point right here, normally just over the brow of this hill. Brake hard and turn it in, or just turn in slightly too early, but not too bad. Okay, power down again. Be interesting to see what the difference is between automatic and manual gears on this one. I'm not going to mess around having lots of goes though. I'm just going to have a couple of goes of each. Let's see what our fastest times are for both and see what the comparison is like. Already pulling a gap back to the AI cars, and as you can see in the middle left of the screen we've got the mini map bug again. I haven't seen that for a little while actually, but yeah, every now and then, instead of the normal size map that you get when you're racing around the Wreckfest tracks, you sometimes get that little mini version which on this track is actually not too bad because you can see everything okay, but on some of the smaller tracks themselves, say the Tri-Bend Speedway, it's absolutely useless then. You can't see anything at all. Right, got to take a fast line through here. Just got to watch, there's a little bump on the inside of there, and again we want a fast line through here, but try and take it too fast and get your line wrong, and it's going to be a big crash onto the straight. Can we see the cars behind us? Yeah, just about. They're still just about in vision behind us, but hopefully, unless we do something silly, then they won't be catching us up, and if I do something silly then you won't be watching this version of the lap because it won't be making the video. Right, around this right hand corner, then in towards this left right left section. Always take it over to the right hand side, brake fairly hard because you want to get in tight so that you can get a good run through, then nice fast run through on this right hand corner. And then again just try and take the corner quite tight, try not to touch the barriers, and then get the power down as quickly as possible towards, of course, the final really tight hairpin bend at the end of this lap. Again, it's all about getting the brake in just about right. That's not too bad. Get the back end round, power down, and through for the end of the second lap. Okay, start of the third and final lap then. Again, we want a nice quick run through here. Don't want to be too brave though, just ease off there, just ease off the accelerator, and likewise here, just ease off just so I can get better control of the car. You probably can take it full blast through there, but there's so little room for error. Not cars behind not visible at all now on this third lap. Actually not too far behind, but drop quite a way back now. Right, okay, as you can see we're not going to have any problems with back markers. I guess if there was a big crash between the AI, then it's possible that we could get caught up in back markers, but that isn't going to be a problem for us. So, oh, just caught the barrier there. That was a bit of a mistake. That will have cost us a little bit of time. Okay, onto this long back straight then, and just need to get the braking point right one last time for this corner. Use a little bit of handbrake, get the back end round, power down, and let's see what this first time is. 4:20 was the time we needed, so we're going to get a gold trophy time. What is it going to be? So that was a 4:11.066. Okay, let's switch straight to manual gears, and I'm going to alter the tuning settings just very slightly. I'm going to up the gear ratio just to make the gear changes a little more easy. So with making that gear ratio change, I'm not going to have to go up into 5th gear. I can just go up into 4th and then down to 2nd for most of the corners. Oh, go on, push through. Again, can't get held up here, and it is a little more tricky, I find, of course, trying to do the gears as well as accelerating, braking, steering and avoiding all these cars. It'll be interesting to see how quick we manage to do these laps using manual gears, if there's much difference or not. Normally there seems to be quite a big difference, and manual gears are much quicker, even though I'm not particularly brilliant at using manual gears. They're still much quicker. Okay, up into the lead. That was certainly oh no, we're not into the lead, we're 2nd place still. There's that one there. Yeah, we were certainly well in the lead by this point using auto gears. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean the time is different. It'll be interesting to see the time as we come across the line. Okay, it needs to pull away now, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this in 4th gear. I could switch up about now, but for this extra time it's not worth it, and we're not maxed out on speed, so then I'll just whack it down to 2nd gear, try and get a nice tight line, and then accelerate back up through. Right, let's see what the time is as we cross the line. It's about a 1:30, wasn't it? Something like that, which I think is probably similar to the lap in auto gears, maybe slightly slower, but now we've got 2 clear laps. We should be able to put in some really good times, so we'll really be able to see what the difference is, unless of course I make any mistakes. But if we get 2 good clean laps, it will be really interesting to see what the time difference is, and if it's any quicker. Okay, so down into 2nd gear then for all of these right hand corners. So briefly up into 4th there, down into 2nd. Now I'm probably going to keep it in 2nd all the way around here. No point really changing it up, so we'll just hold it in 2nd. So we just get around this corner, start accelerating, wait, and now shift up into 3rd and then 4th, and ready to shift back down to 2nd when we come to the braking point, just up here for this final corner. I think that's one of the big advantages of manual gears, and where you can make up a lot of time, is controlling those downshifts when you're braking. You can tend to brake just a little bit later for the corners, and use the gears to help slow you down much better. Turned in slightly early, but not too bad. I think this will be a fair reflection. I mean, this is my first go, and assuming that we get round clean on this lap, this will be the lap, or the 3 laps that make the video. So it'll be a good comparison with auto gears. .4:11, wasn't it? Just over 4 minutes 11 seconds using automatic gears. So let's see what this is like. Like I say, I think the first lap was similar, but I think we maybe just took a little bit longer to get through the traffic on that first lap. But again, we've had 2 good clear laps after that for a good comparison. So let's see how we get on, as long as I don't mess up this final corner. That's it, hold it tight, power down, just clip the barrier. That'll cost us a little bit of time, but not too much. Are we any quicker? No, we're not any quicker. Might have even, I think it was slower, yeah, 4 minutes 11.687, so about half a second slower than automatic gears. So as I say, I didn't mess around there, just a couple of goes in auto and manual, but it was interesting that for the first time in a long time, automatic gears has been quicker. I think there's an enormous amount of room for improvement there, but best of luck for your times. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.